Hey everyone, it's Alice and it's time for another episode of Book Birthday Party. So it is already May. April went ridiculously quickly. May completely snuck up on me and I'm glad that it's here because it's meant to be warmer, but also it's been raining basically all day, so it feels like we've gone back in time to February instead, which is interesting. But I thought it was the perfect time for me to sit down with you and tell you about some of the best books that are releasing in the next 4 weeks. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. So, May 4th is a really big release day. I'm not quite sure why, but there were so many books just on May 4th that we had to be quite strict about what books we were featuring in this video, or it would have been a couple of hours long. So in this video you're going to find YA books, you're going to find some books with gorgeous covers, you're going to find some serious continuations, some popular authors, so hopefully you'll find at least something that will appeal to you. Yeah. So on May the 4th we have publishing All Kinds of Others by James C., Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala, which is the first book in Tita Rose's Kitchen Mystery series. We have Before I Saw You by Emily Houghton, which is a debut novel. Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Blade of Secrets by Trisha Levenseller, which is the first book in the Bladesmith series. Counting Down With You by Tashi Bhuiyan. Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. It Had to Be You by Georgia Clark. Luck of the Titanic by Stacey Lee. Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee, which is one of my most anticipated releases of 2021, and I'm so glad it's nearly here. It's a little transgender love story and it sounds amazing. The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan Hay, who is the author of Descendant of the Crane. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, who is the author of The Martian. So this is another highly anticipated release. I'm glad I got my pre-order in early. Realm Breaker by Victoria Aveyard, which is the first book in the Realm Breaker series, and it is another one that I've got on pre-order. I'm so excited about. Sorrowland by River Solomon. Sunkissed by Casey West, Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Madsen, and 10 Truths and a Dare by Ashley Elson, which is the companion novel to 10 First Dates, and that's the companion novel to 10 Blind Dates, and this is following Olivia. On the 6th of May, we have Heartstopper Volume 4 by Alice Oseman. This has actually been brought forward a week. It was meant to be coming out on the 13th. And The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne, which is the first book in the Bloodsworn saga. On the 11th, we have Blackwater Sister by Zen Cho. Call for the Summer by Dahlia Adler, which, again, amazing cover, and I've heard this one has some great buy rep in it. The Final Twist by Jeffrey Deaver, which is the third book in the Colton Shaw series, which is the third book in the Coulter Shaw series. Notes on Grief by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Son of the Storm by Suyi Davies Okungboa, which is the first book in the Nameless Republic series. Thanks a Lot Universe by Chad Lucas, which is a middle grade debut novel. Another debut novel, which is by Sarah Dass and is Where the Rhythm Takes You. And While Justice Sleeps by Stacey Abrams, and this is her first novel under her own name. She used to write under a pen name. On the 13th of May, we have Digger and Me by Ross Roberts. I was kindly sent a copy of this early by Stripes Publishing. Thank you so much to Stripes. On the 18th of May, we have The Breakup Book Club by Wendy Wax. The First Day of Spring by Nancy Tucker. In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland, and I've heard this one has an amazing polyamorous relationship in it, so I am here for that. Which is It Goes Like This by Meal Moreland. Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubika. The Marvelous Mirza Girls by Sheba Karim. May the Best Man Win by Z.R. Elor. Z.R.? I'm probably American, so it's probably Z.R. Elor. Cameron Garrett's second novel, which is Off the Record, and again, I heard this one has some great buy reps, so the buys are living for it this month. I'm so happy. The first book in the Winnebake's All series, which is Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake by Alexis Hall. Shipped by Meredith Tate. Some Girls Do by Jennifer Dugan. The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. Tokyo Ever After by Emiko Jean. And Unsettled Ground by Claire Fuller. On the 25th of May, we have Etherbound by E.K. Johnston. The Guncle by Stephen Rowley, which is a book about some kids who have to go and live with their gay uncle, their Guncle. I think that's a great idea. Hang the Moon by Alexandria Bell Fleur, which is the sequel to Written in the Stars. Hani and Ishu's Guide to Fake Dating by Adiba Jaigerda. The Ivies by Alexa Don, who is the author of Brightly Burning. The Kingdoms by Natasha Pulley. The sequel to Saints and Misfits, which is Misfit in Love by S.K. Ali. The third book in the Dumpling series, which is Pumpkin by Julie Murphy. 16 Scandals by Sophie Jordan. Spells Trouble by PC and Kristen Cast, which is the first book in the Sisters of Salem series. Talk Bookish to Me by Kate Bromley. And then on the 27th of May, we have The Final Round by Bernard O'Keefe, which is the first book in the D.I. Garibaldi series. I'd like to thank Muswell Press for sending me an advanced copy of this one. And we also have The Skullduggery Pleasant Grimoire by Derek Landy, which is a non-fiction, slightly fictionalized companion novel to the Skullduggery Pleasant series. It's like a guide to the series to help new readers and to help old readers remember everything that they loved so far. So, that is all of the books that we could find in May for you. If there are any releases that we've missed as normal, then please leave them down in the comments below. It did take me a little while to gather this list together, but I always end up missing things, and it's hard to gather them all when you are but one person. If you like this video, please give it a like, and remember to reach out to any of the authors who are having a book release this month and give them a huge congratulations. If you'd like to subscribe, we would always be grateful. We post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so we will see you again soon with the next one. Bye! There by Ashley Elson, which is the companion novel to 10 First Dates.